Welcome to With Love, a podcast that celebrates people, purpose, selfless intent, and quiet acts of kindness. This year, as With Love NGO completes 10 years of Seva, we wanted to pause and say thank you, not with applause, but with stories. Today's conversation is with someone who shared the gift of their talent, not just to build their own lives, but to help others build theirs. Joining me today on the hot seat are two wonderful souls, Riddhi and Roshni. Let's hear more about them from their own selves. Yes, tell us something about you.
I'm Riddhi, of course.
Yes.
We are a sister-run salon named Bazaar, and it's a unisex place. We deal with everything to do with hair, nails, makeup, skin.
Yeah.
And it's a 12-plus-year-old brand.
Correct.
And we started really small. And here we are, like 12 years into the field now.
Yeah.
And
Doing brilliantly well.
Yeah, and actually, since I have been into this field since Bazaar started.
Yeah.
So it's been like, along with Bazaar, even I have grown.
Of course. And how many sibling fights do you all have?
None actually.
This is the perfect sister duo.
Yeah, this is like, we've been asked so many, like as kids, of course, we fought a lot of times.
But as entrepreneurs, you all are doing good.
Yeah. Like even now, otherwise also, now we don't really have a fight or anything like that.
Cute.
Many people find it very surprising that two sisters are, doing
How-
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
profession.
How
of
we
course.
do exact
अब
same
दोनों को
things.
ऐसा कैसे सेम चीज करना था
दोनों creative है इसके लिए. But the most special part about them is that they have opened their salon for a lot of community service. And it's not only with us, I've seen you guys do this time and again, and I really want you to highlight that.
So, I believe that every single human being is gifted.
Yes.
And we, as humans, I feel, this is my lookout, I feel that our purpose is to use our gifts for others.
Absolutely.
And
share it.
whatever skills you have, whatever God-gifted skills you have, you need to be able to share it with.
Yeah, so I
every
have
person
coined
that
a
you
term
can.
for this. It's called gift to uplift. And that's
Oh,
exactly what you guys are doing. Yeah.
So, of course, like we get to use it on a daily basis with our regular people who come to us. But apart from that, we also want to be able to share with people who may not be able to come.
Yeah.
So every little chance that we get to actually do something for someone, there's nothing more happier that makes us feel.
Yeah,
in that
complete
sense. So,
actually.
yeah.
Tell Roshni, you tell us some example of people walking into your salon, maybe children or anybody else, where you've made a difference in somebody's life,
So-
not knowing it would turn that big for them.
I had this one client and she was like feeling really low.
Yeah.
Probably she was just having a bad day and she just came in. This is just a very simple example. She just came in like, I just want a haircut. Ye wo. I want to change of color. Ye wo. We changed her color. Like,
Yeah.
It was not something very drastic, not necessarily funky, how
Correct.
color is.
Yes.
But it wasn't. It was just a simple
subtle,
makeover for
yeah,
her.
yeah.
A simple this thing. But the shift in her mood, her energy after the
Oh my
haircut
God.
was so good. She was like feeling so energetic after that, and that is something that I always wanted to do. Like
Yeah.
the idea of getting into this profession
Yes.
was to be able to give people makeovers.
Yeah, and
I
to make
started
them
with
feel
makeup.
good about
I started
themselves.
with makeup for myself for
Yeah,
that.
that's-
And I realized that makeup is something that when you put the makeup on,
Yeah.
it's a short term.
Yeah.
But when it comes to hair, when it comes to colors, it's something that you're living with.
Yeah, and also
for a
I
long
feel
time.
like outer beauty, okay, but then isn't that also a way to feel strong internally?
Absolutely,
When you
yeah.
look good, when you feel
Yeah.
good, when you dress good, I think those are the
energy
days
shifts.
our energy shifts, we are performing better,
Yeah.
our aura is better,
Yeah.
people are talking to us and
Yeah.
taking us more seriously.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
there's nothing wrong with outer beauty. I feel like one needs to invest in both.
Both.
And
Absolutely.
when I worked closely with y'all, I realized that it was not just outer beauty, because the kind of humans y'all were,
Yeah.
when you used to talk to me, where the intent is, where the heart is, and I was like, these girls are not here just to create magic
Right.
on the external,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
And your page also keeps highlighting how there are so many, even house helps.
Yes.
You all have transformed them. Why don't you tell me something that stayed with you?
So this happened around like Women's Day a few years ago when we decided to do something for again people who normally don't visit
Yeah,
salons.
yeah.
So we decided to, instead of just giving away certain offers or things like that, we asked people to nominate their house help.
Yes.
Could
I
be
remember
men,
this.
women, didn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
Could be men, could be women, didn't matter. But of course, most of them were women who turned up.
Correct.
And people actually nominated them so that they can come and have an experience at a salon. And I cannot tell you, the joy that they felt instantly after,
Yeah.
like a simple haircut, nothing major. Like it was not a color, not a spa, nothing. Just a simple haircut, a wash,
Even
haircut,
getting a
blow dry.
wash done.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
that's a
just
big
going to
deal
say
for
that there
them.
are days when we are low and we're like, I just want to go for a salon wash.
The photographs that we've had of those women
Yeah.
and the way, the kind of smiles that they have, the kind of experience that they have, they were just so thrilled.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it. Like,
Yeah. This is the
what I'm
purpose.
doing for. This is what I'm doing for. And I keep telling people there are so many things that in general we are unsure of in life.
Yeah.
Your career, your relationship, your this, that. But for me, somehow, like hairdressing was so. There was one thing that I've been so confident about. Ki, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, it's like
I don't
your
know how I
purpose,
had
it's like your
confidence, but I was
calling.
not
She
in
had
hairdressing
that
also.
even
Wow.
I
during the
just
college
knew,
days.
correct, and I just knew that there's something called hairdressing. I'd heard it from a friend, and I did various other jobs. I was into IT. I did
Oh,
radio
really? I
management.
didn't know this.
I was into radio
She even
management.
tried
I can't imagine
She
her.
even tried
I did, I was so bad at it. And I got into graphic designing. I thought I was okay with all these I should try all these creative aspects.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
somewhere when your bosses those days would ask you, where do you see yourself 3 years down the line,
Yes,
5 years
yes.
down the line? And I'm like, I don't know about this place, but I think I'll be a hairdresser one day.
Wow,
Or I'll have a
imagine
really
it
funny
coming
little
to you.
salon.
Even worked in
I was not
IT.
into hair at all that time.
Crazy.
And I just knew it that
Yeah.
I will have this.
Yeah, that
at
was your
one
inner
point.
calling.
And I cannot tell you. They're like, what are you doing over here? I don't know. This is just temporary. This is just for now.
Yeah.
I know that
This is
one
not
point
my future.
I am going to be a hairdresser.
My
That's it.
God, that's
And I
crazy.
didn't know
That
how
kind of
that
surety.
really manifested it.
You manifest. Yeah, you had a calling.
Yes.
And also I've realized on your anniversaries, every anniversary of the salon, you'll land up doing something very special.
Yeah.
And one of your anniversaries, you all collaborated with the NGO.
Yes.
Any reason you thought of us?
Again, kids, first
Yes,
of all, we
yes.
always like to collaborate with children.
Yeah.
So even before being a hairdresser,
Yeah.
on my birthdays, I would love to go to orphanages or things like
Yeah.
that and just to spend time with people outside.
Yeah.
And then when Bazaar happened, that's also me, right?
Yeah,
Extension
of course,
me.
yes.
And I felt that there is something that we need to give back on that day or around that time.
Yeah.
And since we got to know you around
Yeah,
that time,
yeah.
and I figured that there's an NGO that we might be able to work with.
Yeah.
And I said, why not? Why not have children over this time?
Exactly.
And it was a
Share the experience with the audience because it was.
So-
I saw the kids' faces that day. It was
Yeah, we had
unbeatable.
Such a delight to see so many children at
No,
Yeah.
it was 11th anniversary, I remember.
Yeah.
And we had 11 kids from your end.
Yes, yes.
And the boys, girls mixed, I think.
No, girls, all girls, all girls, yeah.
all girls.
And we did cuts, washes, nail paints. There was snacks and I don't know what. But
Yeah.
just sheer joy of having those kids around at a salon. They were just so brightened up.
Yeah, I
at
don't
our
think they
place.
had visited a salon before.
Yeah,
That was their first experience.
Oh, wow.
They've done cafe visits, but they had not seen a salon.
Acha.
So they were damn excited about what is happening, on them.
Also, one of the things, all of them were so polite. Many
Yeah.
people think just because a child is raised in
In a
NGO,
different place,
in a
yeah.
different environment,
Yeah.
they do not understand what
Yeah.
things, what etiquettes are.
Correct.
But the kids were someone who I've seen one of the best,
How sweet.
literally.
And I also feel that the current space that we have is the liveliest one we've ever had.
Oh yes,
So
I
it's
love
very-
love your
It's
space.
really lively, when,
Yeah.
when even like a regular human being comes, so forget kids. I think they also had a blast in that sense.
And what has this journey about doing community seva taught you about your own self? The changes it's brought in your personality and made you realize, who I really am.
That feeling of doing something just without expecting
Yeah.
something in return, and the happiness that you get when you
yes.
see the reaction, like
Yeah.
the satisfaction on someone else's face.
Yes.
And then you realize that this is because of the work that you have done.
Done. Absolutely.
That feeling is something that makes us do more.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Anything that's shifted in y'all, like maybe you were an ex personality before, and
So
then after
initially-
getting into this, there's been a change.
Initially, when we started, of course, we started it for the external beauty and we want to
Absolutely.
make money and things like
100%. That's what an entrepreneur is supposed to do. It's a good thing.
Yeah, deep within, I realized that a part of the job also means where I'm actually supposed to use my purpose so that I can use my skills to push this out forward. So I just feel that initially it was for money, but now it's more for probably just giving it back.
Yeah, that's beautiful, and that's very, very inspiring.
Smallest or biggest.
Exactly. See,
it doesn't have to be as big as.
I don't know why Seva is always spoken about or assumed that it has to be big.
Yeah.
And if it's not big, it doesn't matter. But that's not true. Every drop counts,
Yes.
So on that note, can you tell all the other philanthropists, that's what I call them, right? You all are offering your skills ahead to for community seva.
Right.
So if there are people like you watching us, what is that one message you want to give them for doing community seva and using their skills?
So I would say that if you are skilled, it's one of the most, I would say like it's one of the most biggest things that you might possess. And you can use it for the smallest reasons, it doesn't matter. And you might think it's small, but it may not be small for another person. And, I just cannot tell you how much it might mean to you when you try and do something like that. It doesn't have to be really big, but the smallest of the things that you can do can mean the biggest to somebody else. So,
I would say just share what you have.
Share what you have.
Just
Share
share
whatever
what
you have, how much ever you
and
have.
the joy that you get in return is worth everything.
Everything.
Literally
Like I can already imagine if I called that house help who you gave a haircut to. Her version of talking to me would be another level. For her, probably if somebody asks her what's the favorite day on earth for you, she might say that one day.
They'll remember that.
They are going to remember that.
They're gonna
exactly.
send positive energy towards you. Just
The
by speaking
blessings
about
just
their
keep
experience.
coming,
And that
right?
makes so much difference in life.
Yeah, and I think those blessings have really pulled your business ahead. I always believe when you give, your business somehow just raises its bar.
Yeah.
It works for you because it realizes that I am a space not only for these two girls to be entrepreneurs, but this space uses its skills to give to somebody who will never be able to get it. And I think that really uplifts your own business.
Right.
So I feel that in my eyes not only adds to your goodwill and branding, because a lot of people want to work or be with people who are helping others.
Correct.
So I think it's not only going to do that, but it's also going to just build the aura of your space so much more and will work for you.
Right.
And I see your happiness, like whenever I meet you all or I see Instagram reels about you both, the first, I think 2 words that come to me, one is joy. Like you're always happy with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And second is like solid people, like it's just not the riffraff you're here for. There has to be meaning behind it, and I think that comes from all the blessings that you've collected over the years from all these people.
Yes.
So congratulations on that. Oh, thank you so much. But honestly, we are nothing without people like you. Our community makes an NGO able to do
it's
work.
supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Because humans can do so much more
Absolutely.
than
Only together. Only
Create
together.
hatred. Like stop creating hatred. There's so much more you can do.
There's so much
One
more we
another.
can do. Absolutely. But thank you so much for having this conversation with me, and thank you for being on this podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
As we come to the end of this conversation, we're reminded that change doesn't happen alone. It happens when people choose compassion over convenience and love over indifference. Thank you for being a part of the With Love community and family, for listening, for caring, for believing that Seva, when done with dignity, can truly change lives. This was one voice from our journey of 10 years, and many more stories await. Until next time, keep choosing kindness with love.